Hello guys. Welcome to the Point FX video session for today, and I'm going to take you briefly through how to set up your accounts with either the MT4, MT5 after registering with the broker, and we'll also leave the link in the bio, and don't forget to like and subscribe, comment and share as well, so that we'll be able to create more content for you guys to understand. So basically, I've been able to register a new account, so that we're able to open we're able to set it up with the MT4, MT5. So as you said it now, our broker is Xness, and our documents have been successfully verified. So to those who had the beginner sessions, the tutorials I took you through on how to understand the whole broker concepts and everything inclusive. Yeah, I think we are good to go. So today though I wanted to deposit some money so that at least it could look real, but on the safer side I want us to use the demo, so that we could just have a fair idea, so that in case you want to deposit, you just use the same procedure. So now I'm going to open a new demo. So take note, this is the real, so I'm going to the demo. So I'm going to open a new demo account. Now I've been able to download the MT5, so that is what I'm going to use. You could also use the MT4. So first of all, we have to open the demo account. So we change from the open real account to try demo. It's loading. Okay, so I'm opening a new standard account. So I selected demo, then I've selected the MT5. You can select MT4 as well, but is the MT5 app I'm going to use. So if you're using the MT4, you're going to use the MT4 app. If you're using the MT5, you're using the MT5 app. Leverage is 1:2,000. I can say my starting balance should be, let's say, $100. Then when it comes to the currency over here, I could open any currency I want. The major one is the US dollar. I could also use euro, which is over here. Euro, which is over here. So when the account comes, you see currency euro. Then you could set a name for yourself as well. So the name could be anything like let's see, Harry. Let's see, Harry. Then I could set a password. So my password would be 1 2 3 4 5 6. Sorry, the password is supposed to you're supposed to use from 8 to 15 characters, both upper case and lower case. So let me just pick one simple one. Um, let me just pick a simple one. Coming. Hold on. Let me use this one rather. Okay, I think this is okay now. Good. So yeah. So that is it. I successfully created a new account, which you can see over here. So the number is if you want, the login detail is the 930399169. Then the platform is MT5. I'm using a standard account. Then the server is MT5 trial. So take note, Xness MT5 trial, and I'm using a euro, which is 100 euros. Then the leverage is 1:2,000. So on the server side, you could click on the right top settings over here, and you could check for the account information. So you could just change the balance as well. You could change the leverage. You could rename your account from Harry to maybe any name, maybe David, any nickname you have. You also have the account information over here. So it's the same thing you see over there. The server is MT5 trial. Without a server, you can't trade, and your login detail is 930399169. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take note of only the MT5 login and the server. That is what I'm going to take note of. So what I do is I just copy this over here. Then I go directly to my MT5. So I have my MT5 over here. So I just downloaded the MT5. So if you download the MT5, it's just gonna give you the normal interface. It's gonna take time to load. Let me start it again. Okay, so I'm gonna accept and accept. Then this is how, okay, it's loading. Good. So we are done. So now what I do is I look at the top left corner. I see codes. Click section. Click on it. Then I go manage accounts. So I told you to take note of the server and the login details. So sometimes this is the first thing that's going to appear. This is just a demo account. You can't withdraw this money. So what you do is you add the plus sign at the top. You click on it. Then you find a broker. So the broker was Xness MT5 trial. So that's what we are going to look out for. Okay, so over here, I'm looking for Xness MT5 trial. That is it over here. Good. Over here. So the login detail, I copied it. So what I'm just gonna do is gonna paste it over here. So paste. Then the password was I hope I haven't forgotten. Okay, let me see. Good. So that is it. So what I just did was to link my the account with the broker to my MT5. So it's the same €100. So take note, if you come here, okay, and you deposit or you withdraw, is gonna the figure is gonna change over here. So let's say I'm gonna set the balance from 100 to, let's say, €300. So I just set the balance over here. So whatever you do over here, the same thing reflects in the MT5. So I'll just go to M5 over here. Then basically it's going to change from 100 to what, €300. So now this is how the MT5 works. Okay, we have the codes. If you want to add accounts, you just go to the plus sign and just be adding, looking at the server and looking at your login details. That is your login number and the password used. So on the below left, you see down left, you see quotes over there. So the quotes is just the currency pairs or the stock pairs or the commodities. So if you want to add, let's say you are not seeing Euro USD over here. So if you want to add, you just click on the plus sign over here, then type Euro USD, which is over here. You just click on it. That's all. Then the Euro USD appears where below over here. Have you seen it now? Now, if you also look at, there's no GBP USD, so you do is you add GBP USD. So that in case you are trading GBP USD, so in case you are trading GBP USD, all you just have to do is just come down and come and what. So once you just click on it, automatically saves. Okay, automatically saves. So the next one is a chat. Okay, this is just how this is how the chat is. This is how the chat is. So let me pick the GBP USD. So I'm gonna open the chat. So this is the chat for GBP USD. Now we have the chats have been grouped into time frames, and the time frames you just click anywhere on the in the white background, and this round figure comes. We have M1, M5, M15, M13, H1. Now this one talks about the time frames. We have the 1 minute, we have the 5 minutes, we have the 15 minutes. You just click on them. Then we have the 4 hour, we have the 1 day, and it continues like that. So all you have to do is just click on them. All you have to do is just click on them so that you know the time frame which you are using to trade. Okay, so that's basically about the charts, and the charts are represented by green and red candles. Sometimes it could be white and black candles. So the green candles are just for the buyers, and the red candles are just for the sellers. In other words, if you see white and black, whites are for the buyers and blacks are for the sellers. So anytime you're in a trade, okay, anytime you're in a trade, this is where to so for instance, let me go and pick let me see if gold is active. Currently today is Saturday, so let me see if gold is straight. Okay, I think the markets aren't moving. If gold isn't, then I'll suggest we go to Bitcoin because Bitcoin is 24/7. So let me see if okay, gold is now moving as expected. Okay, so let's just go and add Bitcoin. Definitely Bitcoin is going to um that's BTC USD. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin is active. So let's go to the 15 minutes. Okay, good. Good. So that is it. Bitcoin is active. So anytime you place a trade, let's say you go to the top right corner, there's a plus over there, you click on it. If you want to enter the trade directly, you make sure it's on market execution. Now you've seen negative zero point 0.1, negative 0.01, then you come and see 1, then you see plus 0.01, then plus 0.1. Now the negative zero point 0.1 and the negative 0.01 are what you use to lower your lot size, whilst the plus 0.01 and plus zero point 0.1 is what is supposed to increase the lot size. So if I click on is negative zero point 0.1, the figure of one lot size over here reduces. So you can see it's reducing in zero point 0.1. Okay, over here. So if I click on 0.01, you can notice that it's reducing in 0.01. It's in series. On the other hand, if I click on plus 0.01, you see it increases with that in series. Or if it's in plus zero point 0.1, you could see that what it increases in that same series. Okay, so let's say I'm going to use zero point 0.5 to trade this. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to use zero point 0.5 to trade. So let's say I'm going in for a buy. So make sure it's always on market execution if you want it instantly. Okay, so I just click on buy. Good, the trade has been taken. Now over here, you could notice or you could see hold on, it's okay, let me go to that 1 hour. You could see there's a green dotted line over here, or there's a blue dotted line. Let me zoom in. There's a blue dotted line, that is where you bought. So you could see buy at 0.5. So over here you could see this trade. You've already taken the trade. So when you go to the trade section, you can notice that your trade is running and currently it's in a loss. So anytime you take a trade because of the spread, you definitely be in loss. Okay, so if it's in loss, the whole background tends to red, but if you're in profit, the whole background tends to blue. Okay, so let's move on. So the history, this is the trade history. So you notice I changed the balance from 100 euros and I topped it up with 200 euros. So when you add it, it's going to give you a 300 euros. Now we have this is what we call the position section. This is the orders you've taken. So we just took an order today, just executed an order, which is a BTC USD to buy, and we are still in the this is the deal section. That is, we are still running the trades. Okay, so that is for the history. Then this messages is all about news. Once you just register and sign in, it takes you there, but it's optional, it's not compulsory. So let's move back to the chat. Now on the chats, you could notice that at the top over here, you could see a plus over there. That's a cursor. Okay, you see that's a cursor. It will help you to look at the dates and the time, which is below. Okay, which is below over here, the date and the time. So if you move to the left, it takes you back to the history. Now, if you look at the right section or the x-axis, you could notice that it's showing you the value of the um, Bitcoin which is being traded. If you look at the y-axis, it shows you the date and time below at which the values are currently running. So if you look at today's date, today's 30th April 2022 at 4 o'clock pair the MT5, but my time is giving me 7 o'clock. Okay, it's because I'm on the 4 hour time frame. Sorry. So if I go on the, let's say, 5 minutes time frame, okay, 5 minute time frame. Yeah, on the 5 minute time frame, you could notice that the time is what, six. Sorry, 7 o'clock, exactly 7 o'clock. So as I said, if you're in loss, okay, it gives you a what, a red background, and immediately you move into profit, it's going to give you a blue background. I was waiting to get that, but you're still currently in loss. Okay, so we had seen, we just wanted to buy. Once you buy, then you see the blue background, and at least you are good to go. So if you look at the F over here, F is for, it means function. These are all indicators that you want to use, and basically per our strategy we hardly use indicators. So if you want to add an indicator, let's say the moving average, what you have to do is to just click on the moving average, then just make the settings, then done. Then it shows on your chart. You see there's a red line, the red, how should I say, like a snake moving line. That's what we call the moving average. Yeah, that's what we call the moving average. You show what, how prices reacted in the past. Okay, so if you want to delete it, all you have to do is to just press the function again, press on the dustbin at the right top, and just click on it and just delete it. That's all. Now it's gone. That's it. Now if you look at the dollar sign over here, you can notice that, okay, let's see if this trade is moving, is going into profit. Okay, still in loss. Let's ignore it now. So the dollar sign over here shows the currencies, that the quotes, okay, the currencies that you have. So you notice that we just installed Euro USD. Looking at the last four currencies, sorry, the last two currencies, you have the Euro USD and the GBP USD, which we just added. Now, if you look next to the dollar sign, you could notice that there's a box sort of minimizing. It means if you have to, you could open two windows and be looking at them. So if you have BTC over here, you could add a new window, which could be for, let's say, odd card. So you could see that it has shifted. Have you seen it? So if you want to move them, just click on them, just click on the odd card and just remove. Then it takes you back to where your chart was. So how to make orders in the market. So looking at the last one at the top right corner, you could notice that there's like an paper with a plus sign in it. So just click on it. Then we have the market execution. Take note, the top right over there is the same dollar sign that we just saw at the beginning over here. It's the same thing. It's just that it's there to help you to make quick execution. If you want to execute a market, you want to execute a trade, just to help you make it quicker. So we have the market execution over here. Now we have the market execution. We have the buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop, and the buy stop limit and the sell stop limit. Now with the market execution is instant, but with the others it's not instant. So it's just like, if you want to make a buy stop or a sell stop or a buy stop limit or sell stop limit, all you have to do is just key in. You're like, okay, if the trade hits around, let's say 391, let's say 39142.87, I want you to buy over there. That is how we do the pending. That's how we set pending. I want you to buy over there. Or if like I say, once the market hits that section, I want you to sell over there. So let me just explain them to you. Now for the buy limits, so that is where you expect the market to buy at that particular time. So when you buy over there, you have to sell. Sorry, you have to place your stop loss and your take profit at the same time. And the same applies to the sell limit. When the market reaches that section, you could just ask the market to sell at that section. Just place your stop loss and your take profit. You could also do the same for the buy stop or the sell stop. Just that with the buy stop, keying with the stop loss and the take profit is just, it's optional. But I think with the buy limit and the sell limit is compulsory. Okay, so the reason for the buy limit and sell limits, sorry, the reason for the take profit and stop loss is if you want it to be automated, that is, the trade should automatically close for you. You could do it that way. If you also want to manually close your trades, you could also do it that way. So let's go back. So now I've noticed that the trade is still running. It's still running. It's trying to buy. But if I'm uncomfortable with the trade, what I'll do is I'll close the trade in negative. Now, if I should close the trade in negative, it's going to deduct from my balance. So let's say you deposited 300 euros. Now, when you close in loss, automatically the app subtracts that money from the loss you've made from your capital. And when that happens, that means you made a loss. There's no profit. You're not going to enjoy any money. So all you're supposed to do is to what? Wait, use your best strategy, analyze the market. If you're a fundamental analysis trader or you're a technical analysis trader, you could do that. If you're also using indicators, you could do that. Also, if you're running in a trade and notice the trade is still going to go your way, so let's say me, I know the trade is going to buy. So if the trade is going to buy, what I'll do is I'll keep on adding more buys in the market. So I just come and buy. It's allowed. You could buy, you could buy, you could buy, you could buy, because we have what we call the balance 300 and the equity. So the equity is the trading plus or minus your balance. So if you're in profit, it tops up. But if you're in loss, it subtracts it to make your equity. Now the free margin is a form of um um is what a broker could give you to trade. If your free margin is 0.00, you can't trade. Yes, so like the free margin is to enable you to add more positions because the capital is big. So you could even add more, you could even add more, you could even add more, you could even add more. Yeah, so that when you're in profits, then the market just kickstarts, then all you have to do is just be closing. So currently all these are just losing trades for now because I'm just teaching you guys how to add your account to the MT5. We could also do the same thing to the MT4. It's easy, it's simple. So this is just a brief history of sorry, a brief scenario of how to use your MT5. So I'll be loading up more videos. If you have more questions, you could key them down. We'll be having a Zoom meeting coming this May, that's 7th May, for all those who took part with the first tutorials. If you want to join, you can just contact us. We will place our link in the bio so that you could sort you out. Then we can also add you to our Zoom meetings. We also hold live sessions. Um, we also have VIP signals. Then we give out tutorial sessions. We have the master class. Yes, all these will be catered for. It's a package on its own. So once you're interested, you can hit up on us. And if you are still finding trouble contacting us, you could hit us on +2327 5683 212. Yes, and our customer service will attend to you. So so if you want to also close your trade, it's two things. You could either click on it, that's tap and hold, then close position over here, then you close with your loss. Or what you do is you slide from your right to your left, then you see the first symbol over there, which is the paper with a sort of a tick attached to it. Just click on it, then it just takes you directly there to close. Yes, so even if you want to view the charts from here, you could also go, you look at the last right button, you could see like an X and Y axis with a graph in it. Just click on it, it takes you to the chart directly. So this is how we close the trades. That's it, as simple as that. This is how you can close the trade. And also there's a secret of how to close part of the trades and leave the rest to run. It's as simple as that. And it's also part of it. So let's say we have zero point 0 negative 0.01, so you could just close your trade with, let's say, zero point 0.4. You close, that means that you've left 0.10 to run. That is it. Then if you are fed up, you just also close this one. So now take note, you've been able to close with a loss of how much? 85.20 euros. So this is just a demo. So don't let it, don't feel bad about it. This is just a demo, it's not a real account. So that is it. If you made profit, it will also show. So basically, this is how to um add your accounts with the MT4, MT5 from your broker. Then you start trading. So if there are any questions, you could ask. All right. Have a safe day, guys.